Have you ever felt depressed? Sad? Have you ever felt like you were sitting on a bullet train watching your life pass you by in the distance?
I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Welcome to another episode of Legends of TikTok. I'm your host, Dan Doug. Today we're going to be talking about Uncle Pappy. Uncle Pappy is a rare bird. He's a special animal.
The prunes are truly exquisite.
He's what I would call a positivity influencer. These can be graded on a scale anywhere from absolutely delusional to some pretty helpful. Let's dive right into some of these words of wisdom. I'm going to let you make up your mind about Uncle Pappy.
When somebody asks me if I'm having a good day, I just gotta ask myself 3 questions, brother. 1, am I alive? I usually am. 2, am I in the land of the free? I usually am, baby. And 3, do I feel the smiling spirit of George Washington gazing down upon me from the great pearly land of the free in the sky? Brother, there ain't a moment that goes by that I don't feel that. And when I add up that math, makes me realize there are no bad days in the land of the free, baby.
Those are 3 good questions, though. Am I alive? Very Buddhist question to ask. I usually am. Smiling spirit of George Washington. Maybe he's the one that will unite us all.
Man, when I walked outside this morning and smelled that fresh summer air, I realized something, man. I figured out that today, I'm gonna have one of the best days of my life, brother. Somebody cuts me off in traffic, they must be on a grand adventure, man. Somebody's rude to me in the grocery store, that shit gets me giggling. I can't believe some folks really go through life like that, brother. Nobody can upset you without your consent, man. Get excited about things. You don't gotta pick and choose, only getting excited about happy stuff. You can make anything fun, brother. That's what living life is all about in the land of the free, baby. If it works out today, maybe do it tomorrow, maybe even the next day, man. Life's all about having a good ass day.
I've heard this advice on social media recently. It's been circulating. Nobody can make you upset without your consent. And I see where that's coming from. Certainly there's limits to that. One of my favorite writers, George Saunders, says, if somebody puts a spike through your head, you shouldn't say, thanks for the coat rack. I think by and large where this advice is coming from is most things people do to each other are not within that extreme category. There are probably constraints on our perspective that are holding us back from seeing things in a different way. And insofar as that is true, I completely agree with good old Uncle Pap. Maybe let's read some of these comments. I don't have much love for the USA, but damn if this guy doesn't make me want to stand up and pledge allegiance. Floridian Neo-Buddhism is wild for the 2024 bingo card. This man is so American, his sweat smells like apple pie. When he closes his eyes, he sees red, white, and blue. The only songs on his playlist are America the Beautiful and the Star-Spangled Banner. When soldiers see him, they thank him and salute him. His birthday is July 4th. Eagle screech. Alright guys, last one. I think this one might be my favorite.
Y'all ever see those videos in New York City in like 1912 and everyone's bustling, hurrying around on the street? And I think, God damn, they were stressed back then too, man. And now look, they're all gone. And I know that's depressing to think about, but it reminds me of a quote from, I think Anne Lorette said it. I heard Pete Holmes say it. Every 100 years, there's all new people, baby. Every 100 years, all new people. The people we're on Earth with right now, this is our crew, okay? In the same way you can't pick your family, but you gotta get along with them. We can't pick the people we're on Earth with, but we gotta get along, man. In the whole grand scheme of the universe, all the time, all the space, the people on Earth right now, this is a tiny little group, man, and we get to be a part of it, man. I'm in the grocery store, I see a fella, I think, God damn, I'm on Earth at the same time as that guy, man. I see a cool lady, I think, man, we're alive at the same time. Man, that is freaking sick, man. Be kind to your neighbor, man. This is what it's all about. I'm glad I'm on Earth at the same time as y'all. Thank y'all. Keep on rocking.
This really is like a cool perspective. I always think of zooming out for the sake of zooming in. Some people talk about it making your life feel small, which gives like an insignificance to life, which is freeing. I would also argue the counterpoint, which is that making something small or doing your life in the grand scheme of things as something small, like a grain of sand, doesn't make it less significant. It's all the more beautiful and rare and valuable for that reason as well. And I think that's what Unc is hitting on here. comment just kills me. I saw this and I thought this was the absolute funniest thing. Pretty sure your New York people hustling around looked extra stressed is because the frame rate on films shot back then was only 16 to 8 frames per second. So when you play it back at 24 frames per second, everybody looks like they've smashed a whole box of Ritalin. Dude, talk about missing the forest through the trees, man. This guy swung so hard at the point and just missed it. Of course, people look like they're walking around very fast, but that's just totally missing the point. That doesn't mean that people weren't stressed back then. It's just wow. Yeah, so that's Uncle Pappy. Glad that I'm on Earth at the same time as you guys. If you liked, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and you'll get more Legends of TikTok. And I'll see you later. Land of the free, baby.